this is Philip Roberts. I'm one of the co-founders of Float. We're based up in Edinburgh. Now Float, we hope, is going to save small business users, owners, from spreadsheets, basically. What's the problem? You know, if you're a small business or self-employed, you have a significant amount of things to manage in your mind. You've got invoices coming in and out, you've got standing orders, direct debits, and it all racks up and it takes a lot of time and it can be very stressful. I've been running a web design business for the past 8 years and basically decided very early on I needed to do a spreadsheet. And as the business grew, I actually found that I needed to spend more and more time on the spreadsheet. I was the only one who knew how to use it. And basically, it was just becoming more and more hard work to keep a spreadsheet. I was making mistakes. I was having to spend more time finding my mistakes. And I thought, there's got to be an easier way to do this.
So we thought, why can't we take the basic concept of a cash flow spreadsheet and put it online? This way we can guide the users through the process of getting their cash flow set up. And we can automate much of the work involved in keeping it up to date. We think that by doing this we can save businesses like Collins about 2 hours a week, which doesn't sound a lot until you realise that's an entire day every month where they should be out making money, not playing in Excel. So we threw up a quick landing page, a beta sign-up form, and in 2 months we've already had 100 excited small businesses signed up for our product. We asked every one of them, what problems are you hoping Float will solve for you? And overwhelmingly said, please save us from spreadsheets and integrate with the data we already have online in online accounting packages so that we don't have to keep re-entering things every single time. So we're convinced that this is a good time for the product. So much so that I quit my job last week to go full-time with Float. So this is the basic dashboard of the product. As soon as a user logs in, they can see what their bank balance is going to do over the next 30 days at the end of the month, and then we can give a rough projection for the rest of the year. There's no real magic here. We're just taking the data that's in your bank account, what's in your head, and getting it down in a really simple, effective, and visual manner. So how do we take this great product and turn it into a great business? We're going to start by integrating with FreeAgent. FreeAgent is an Edinburgh-based, with us, online accounting tool that currently has 3,000 users and is growing fast. Once we've really nailed the product, we can then move on to other online accounting tools like Cashflow, FreshBooks, and Xero, which total about 500,000 users. Then we can pull data directly in from bank accounts to cover all small businesses. So who stands in our way? Besides spreadsheets, which I've already talked about, there are online tools like POS. But POS is essentially a spreadsheet online, typed as a cash flow web. It has many of the same issues. There are desktop tools like Quicken and Microsoft Money, which I'm sure you've heard of. But again, these are focused on accounting and not forecasting, which is where we want to sit. This is a growing market though. Recently, Y Combinator funded Indeniro launched in the US, which is trying to do both historical accounting and cash flow projection. But we think that by really focusing on projection, we can make a really simple, effective, easy to use product and leave the complexities of tax and accounting and all that boring stuff to guys like FreeAgent.
So what are we looking for? We know we've got to be the first people to scale this product because there's a lot of people that I think are going to start going into this because it's so obvious and people are crying out for it. That's what we've heard from all the surveys that we've already done. So we really need help to scale quickly and we need help marketing it and we need to go into international markets. We've already got people signed up from the US and all over the UK. So we're also looking for help with privacy and security. We're going to need, that's really on sensitive bank information. So what's our dream? Where are we going to take this? Well, we believe we're going to make cash flow forecasting fun and much easier for small businesses. We're looking to basically make them understand their business better, get better visualization, and they're going to sleep better at night because of Float. So thanks for listening. We're looking forward to meeting you this afternoon.